What's up, folks? Doing another video. I stopped by my local family farm and home store today to check on something, and I found it, and I also got a little bit better deal on it. So, I don't know what you guys are using for antifreeze, what kind of salt. I know there's flake, and I started using this last year. It's iodized salt, but you're looking at 1 pound, 10 ounces. Okay, and that's the cheapest salt I've found is 50 cents a thing. This, it won't go through a salt shaker. It's just a little bit bigger than table salt, but it'll work. This bag is 50 pounds, and they had $4.70 on it. And they had some bags, see, with tape on them that are ripped. And it says $1 off this bag only. There was a couple bags that were ripped, so I got it for $3.70. I mean, that's 50 pounds. That's 1 pound, 10 ounces. 50 cents. You know, you do the numbers. You're saving a lot of money, and you're getting a lot more product. So if you guys have a farm and home store anywhere near you, I'd go and look. It's called fine stock salt. It's just like your regular table salt. So I'm gonna stick it in this bucket here. It's all cleaned and ready to go without any smell in it. Got those from my mom. She was buying those by the bucket like that for a pretty good price, and I soaked them in water and got all the cat food smell out, and I use them. They're not as good as a regular 5-pound bucket because they're pretty thin, but you can use them for things. So just an idea. And like I said, I don't know how you guys do your salt, but I use this when I first make my trap bed. I'll dig my trap bed out, make sure it's all ready to go. My stake's in, connected. I'll take my table salt, and I like to use it first because I'll go right around the edges of my bed, and that smaller salt sticks to the sides pretty good. You use that big stuff and it falls down in there. Flake will do it too. It'll fall right down in your hole, right down in the bottom, and then you have nothing around the edges. So I use this. You guys got to try it, because I didn't have one trap freeze up on me at all. Get your salt around there. You don't have to be generous. Just put that stuff in there. It's just salt. But cape the sides, down in the bottoms. Get your trap set down in there. Get it positioned where it's not rocking. And then you take some more salt and you go around the edges, and then down on the inside of your jaws. Right on the inside of your jaws. Anywhere the levers are, just then you put your peat moss down, smooth it out, get it packed in there good. Then that's when I go to a bigger salt, like I use magnesium sulfate from Walmart. They have a pet friendly one, and then they also have a Prestone one that I've used too. So a little tip on that is wait till winter's over, and they'll sell it for, I've seen it down to $1 a jug, because it's usually about $10 or over for it's like a gallon of it. So I usually wait till winter's over to buy it, because if I can get it for $1 instead of $10, you're saving money. So you just gotta learn how to find these things when you can and save as much money as you can. Just like this, I saved $1 on it. I didn't plan on buying any yet, but $1's $1. Hell, I may go back and get the other bag for that. I mean, I'll use it, sure as hell. But yeah, I just wanted to bring that to you guys. I'm thinking about, before I post this video, maybe showing you guys the magnesium sulfate that I get from Walmart. But if not, then you just go back to the automotive section in Walmart, and it's in a clear plastic container. Like I said, there's a pet. It's called Pet Friendly. It's got a green lid. The Prestone has a black lid. I mean, your choice. But usually I find the green Pet Friendly one, they buy up a lot of it, and they have a lot left towards the end of in the winter. They'll get antsy and just go and start buying it. The longer you wait, the cheaper it gets. So, I mean, if they have it for $2.50 and they have hardly any left, yeah, go for it. But if they got quite a bit, wait till they get down to $1 and then buy it. Buy you a couple of them. That last a while. So, just a little tip for you guys. I appreciate y'all watching my videos. And if you're not subscribed, hit that subscribe button. Hit that bell so you can get updates on my videos. I plan on killing them this trapping season, so I'm ready. I'll be running, I don't know, I figured 60, but I think I'm going to end up being over 60 DPs. Not 60, 30. It's going to be like 32, 34, something like that. And then footholds, I figured about 70. But I did grab me another Duke. I have 18 Dukes that I use. And I have 24 Bridger number 2s. I got 1 Bridger number 3. I have an MB550 that I'm pretty sure I think I fixed right. And I have 2 Victor 1.75 still. So this adds number 19 on the Dukes for me. I'm probably gonna go up to 24 of these just to go ahead and making it 2 dozen of these, 2 dozen Bridgers. So I'm gonna put some of my DPs in vinegar and water today, and then I'm gonna paint them. But my other traps, I'm gonna have to wait on the vinegar until I get the money to buy the paint for them. Most of all my Dukes are all ready to go because I didn't even really use them last year. So, and I'll just have to do the Dukes that I end up getting before trapping season. So, but anyways, I wanted to bring that to you guys. Yeah, check out your local farm store. Get you some of this salt and use it for around the edges of your bed and down in the bottom. It works good, I'm telling you. If you don't use it, you're wasting product, because your salt's just going to fall right down in the bed. Down in the hole, down in the bottom. Nothing on the sides. Alright, folks. Later. What's up, folks? I came back to you. I emptied this stuff out into the bucket, and I was going to show it to you. It's fine, but it's nothing like table salt. I think it may be still. I'm going to have to try it out just to see, and I'll let you guys know what I think on a trap bed. It's definitely not like table salt, but if you guys can see that. It's kind of grayish looking. So that makes it where it's not as white. You may be able to use that on top of the ground too. It may camouflage a little bit better than using any kind of white salt on top. That might work pretty good on top of the peat moss too. But I just wanted to bring that to you and let you guys see the product. It'll work good though. But go look for some of this stuff and get you some. And I'll let you know what I think about it when I put it in my trap bed this season. Thanks, folks. Later. What's up, folks? I'm out in the shed, so I figured I'd add this onto the video of the magnesium chloride pellets. This is pet-friendly ice melt. This is the Prestone driveway heat. They both work. Like I said, they're usually 10 bucks a piece, a little over 10 bucks. You wait till winter's over or almost spring, and you can find them for, mainly this one, for about $1 a piece. You buy you 2 or 3 of them and store them away. But I will let you know, do not leave the lid off. You take the lid off of that and you leave it off, and it will form into one big solid hunk. When you're done with it, you have to put the lid back on, or else it just runs the whole thing. I left one open once, and luckily I caught it in time. It was probably about that much. It was solid there on top, and I had to stick a screwdriver down in there and break it to get to the rest of this. But right about there, it was melted together. Something about leaving that lid off, I don't know, but you guys got to remember that, or you're going to be wasting product. Now you can take it and put it in different containers, but the same thing. Put the lid on tight and make sure you put it back on. I put it in these. I use scent stuff for my clothes when I go deer hunting, and I also do my clothes in it when I go trapping. I like to practice, human scent, so you can get rid of it. I use it during trapping season too, so I go through 4 or 5 of those for deer season and trapping season. So, and the same thing on these. If you guys use that for your clothes when you go deer hunting or coyote hunting, or even use it for trapping like I do, wait till after deer season and buy it up, because I think I got some for these are usually what are these, 10 bucks I think. This is what they usually sell, the Scent Killer Gold now. I think I got these at Bass Pro, but I think if I'm right, they're 10 bucks a piece at Walmart, and I found a couple for 5 bucks, and then I think I seen some for 3 bucks. So same thing on that. Wait till after deer season and everybody quits buying, and you'll find them on sale too. But I use those. See, that's got this same stuff in it, but I keep the lid off and it's on, and it's fine. It don't seem to draw any moisture out here and make it clog together, so I keep my table salt at home because I know it will stick together. But there you go, folks. That's what I buy and I use. Table salt and this. I like the flake wax too, that you can get from F&T. I'll probably buy me some more flake wax. I used it for the first time last year, and I really liked it. So I'll probably get me some of it too. But I use a little bit of every one of them in a different place in my trap bed. So, and these are more cat food jugs. Some smaller ones, like I showed you, I kept my big salt in. These are smaller ones. I keep all those are peat moss, and then the rest of my peat moss I keep in a horse or a cattle tank that they drink water out of. That's in the shed. I keep it in there, and I put a top on it, a piece of board over the top to keep critters and bugs and stuff like that out of it, and break it up real fine in there. And then I'll take my jug out there when these start getting low and start filling them up again. All these are my sifted dry dirt, and then I have sifted dry dirt down there. I keep more dirt ones than I do peat moss. And then see, I done dipped into my dirt there. That's how much I got left out of that. It's almost full still. That's all sifted dirt. So this is my new bench I started building. I just got to get the money to get the top boards put on there, and then I can put my my grinder on there. I broke my vise, so I got to get another vise. But started building me a bench. I'll probably hang some tools up on the wall and get some stuff organized. That's been unorganized for so long, and losing tools, and I got tools everywhere. So, but I'm going to start on my traps here probably next month. And I got my paint to start doing my DP traps. So, and earlier I just ordered from Hoosier Trapper Outdoors my dozen Duke traps, and I got a 32-ounce container of Arctic Top Dog. Pretty big, pretty good container size of it. So I'll be trying that out this year, and I know it'll do good. So I'll probably be getting my traps and stuff in the mail Monday or Tuesday, and I'll show you those. But I wanted to bring you that to add on with the video. So, alright guys, thanks. Hit that subscribe button. Leave me a comment down there at the bottom. Even if it's stop by and say hey. I'd appreciate it if you would. Thanks. Later.